Good morning, Rough Dog friends. Miss Bree here. This week we are talking about dinosaurs. Get ready, it's gonna be a fun week. We have a lot of fun, exciting things. But first we're gonna start off with a song. We're gonna do Open, Shut Them. Are you ready? Get your hands ready. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, creep them, crawl them. Right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. Did you let them in? Don't let them in. All right, we're gonna start off with our story. The story is called The Day the Dinosaurs Died. Where are dinosaurs? Do they exist anymore? They don't exist anymore. And do you know what that's called when they're not around anymore? They are extinct. They are extinct. They don't live on our earth anymore. They died millions and millions of years ago. So we are going to read a story about how that happened, all right? The Day the Dinosaurs Died. Long, long ago, dinosaurs were everywhere. They hunted by the sea, high in the hills. They walked across dry, sandy deserts. They ran through wet, green jungles. For millions of years, the dinosaurs ruled the earth. But now they're all gone. How did they die? It may have happened like this. The Tyrannosaurus Rex roared. The Dromaeosaurus pack stopped eating. They looked up at Tyrannosaurus Rex. One Dromaeosaurus grabbed a last bite of Edmontosaurus's meat. Then the whole pack ran. Tyrannosaurus Rex walked over to the dead Edmontosaurus and he ripped out a large bite. Do you know what that's called when a dinosaur eats meat? They are called carnivores. He is a carnivore. Tyrannosaurus Rex watched for the other dinosaurs as he ate. He did not want to share his food. He looked right and left. He looked front and back. But he didn't look up at the sky. He didn't see the strange new light there. It looked like a very bright star, but it was not. What do you think that is, guys? Can you see that? What do you think that is in the sky? Yeah, it was a giant asteroid, and it was heading towards Earth. The asteroid grew brighter as it came closer. The Tyrannosaurus Rex did not notice. He just kept eating. The pterodons flew in circles high above the Tyrannosaurus Rex. They cried out as the light grew brighter. Tyrannosaurus Rex did not even look up. He just kept eating. So I think they're trying to let him know, hey, it's not safe, get out of there. Soon the asteroid blazed brighter than the sun. Tyrannosaurus Rex looked up at last, but it was too late. The asteroid burst into a ball of fire. It filled the whole sky. Tyrannosaurus Rex roared one last time, and then kaboom! The fireball smashed into the ground, and Tyrannosaurus Rex died instantly. The pterodons were blown from the sky, and their bodies burned to nothing. Everything for miles around burned up in the explosion. Dinosaurs, trees, dirt, and even some stones boiled away. Huge rocks were thrown into the sky. So what happened? The asteroid came down, hit the Earth, and it caused a huge fire and blew everything out of place. Some rocks flew off into space. Most rocks fell back to Earth, burning as they came. The asteroids blasted a giant hole in the ground called a crater. This crater was more than 100 miles wide. The destruction had just begun. A wall of fire sped out from the crater in all directions. Thousands of miles away, a herd of Triceratops stood in a meadow. They had seen the bright flash of light. Now everything looked normal, and still they sensed danger, but they didn't know where or what it was. A large male bellowed and stomped his foot. He dared the enemy to come out and fight. All the Triceratops were scared.
Come here.
Only Allosaurus was not scared. She moved to the next tree and pulled off a branch to eat. Suddenly, the sky glowed red. A blast of wind roared past. The Triceratops were knocked over. The trees bent, then broke. One tree crushed Allosaurus. The Triceratops struggled to their feet and ran. Burning rocks crashed down from the sky. Trees and bushes burst into flames. One rock struck a Triceratops, and he fell and did not get up. The rest of the herd ran on. The fire spread too fast, and soon the Triceratops had no place left to run. Flames closed in front of all sides. Then another roar rose above the fire. A wall of muddy water swept in from the distant sea. The asteroid had created a giant tidal wave. What is that? Also, do you guys know what that's also called? When earthquake or something will hit the earth and the water will get really big. It's called a tsunami. So it caused a huge tidal wave, also known as a tsunami. The wave drowned the flames, but it also drowned the Triceratops. It left everything buried under a thick layer of mud. Around the world, burning rocks still fell from the sky. More forest fires blazed. Thick black smoke filled the sky. The day turned darker than night. Many dinosaurs died from the flames, and others choked on the thick smoke. Only a few survived that first day. They hid from the fires as their world burned, and weeks passed. At last, the fires died away. In the far north, a few Paralophysis has survived. They had hidden in a deep cave. Many had been hurt, and all of them were hungry. The dinosaur names. Parasaurolophus. Sorry guys, I'm butchering the names. He limped slowly out of the cave. The day was dark and cold. Smoke still hid in the sun. Ashes covered everything. The other dinosaurs were now only bones. The Paralophysis searched for plants to eat, but there were none. All of the plants had burned to ashes. For days, they wandered. Some tried eating ashes. Some were so hungry they ate dirt, but nothing helped. Each day, they grew weaker. One by one, they began to die. Soon, there was only one left. Then she too starved away. Two small furry animals sniffed the last Parasaurolophus. They were mammals, and they had survived the fire in their underground tunnels. The mammals came out looking for food. They dug deep under the ashes and found roots to eat. Some mammals ate dead dinosaurs. So what mammals do they look like? Yeah, they look like rats, huh? So they survived because they lived in tunnels under the ground and they came out to feed on the dinosaurs. After many, many months, the smoke began to clear. The sun shone again in the sky. Plants began to grow from the buried seeds. The mammals had survived now that the world was theirs. The end. So did all the animals on the whole planet die? No, it was just the dinosaurs. They couldn't survive. They were so big and they don't have like underground tunnels or anything to hide like the rats did, right? So it was harder for them to survive. Hang on one second. Let's see if I can find a Sharpie. Not a Sharpie, a marker. All right, let me do a little drawing real quick. So what do we need to survive? We need oxygen, we need food, and how do we get those things? We get them from, some of them from the sun. So my friends, what happened was, here we have our sun. We have our Earth. We have our dinosaurs, right? So what happened was that there was that big asteroid that came down, right? Came right out of the sky, right out from space. So it came down, 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 boom, and it hit our Earth. And when it hit, it made a really big crater. It's a really big hole in the ground. But where's all this Earth gonna go? All of that Earth went back up into the sky. So we had fire start breaking out, right? And rocks and everything went everywhere, and there was dust. But what happens when there's a lot of dust in the air? Dust and smoke. What's starting to happen to the sun? It's disappearing, right? The sun is still there, but it's hiding behind all of the smoke and ash. So if there's no sun, are we gonna have any plants? If there's no sun, the air, the oxygen is thicker and it's filled with smoke, so it's harder for them to breathe. So plants need oxygen and sun to grow. But without the sun and without oxygen, the plants start disappearing. And a lot of those dinosaurs need that to eat. So the dinosaurs got really hungry and they didn't have anything. So then they started to die too. So then they started to disappear. So my friends, crazy, right? So a big crater goes in the ground, all the ash and smoke goes into the air. The sun gets covered for a really, really long time, and the dinosaurs got wiped out because they couldn't survive. So my friends, I'm gonna talk to you about different types of dinosaurs and the food. So there are 3 types of eaters. Do you know what it's called when they only eat plants? Plant eaters are called herbivores. And I have 3 herbivore friends with me. The first one is what's this? Have you guys seen these guys before? This is a triceratops, and a triceratops is a plant eater. They are a plant eater. So they, you can tell by their teeth. Their teeth are more flat. It's easy for them to grind the plants. And we also have a Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus is also a plant eater, herbivore. And does anybody know what this guy is? This is a Diplodocus. And he's got a really long neck. And what do you think he does with this really long neck? He reaches the plants in the trees to eat. So these are 3 herbivores, and they all eat plants. And what do you call it when they eat meat? Do you know what those dinosaurs are called? Carnivores. Can you guys think of one of the most famous carnivores? You know who this guy is? This is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, also known as a T-Rex. This guy eats meat. And you can tell his teeth are a lot sharper. They have razor sharp teeth. so they can rip and tear the meat that they are eating. So we have a Tyrannosaurus Rex. We have I think this was named a Beckle spinax. He's a meat eater also. And a raptor. Raptors are super fast, and they also have very, very sharp teeth to eat their meat. So those were 6 different kinds of dinosaurs. The other one, there are certain types of dinosaurs that eat both, and those are called omnivores, where they eat both plants and meat. I don't have any of those dinosaurs with me though. So taking another look at some of these dinosaurs. So the Triceratops, if you look on top of their head, they have, what do they have here? They have 2 horns, and they have a head plate. So the head plate protects their body from their predators. So somebody like Tyrannosaurus Rex who likes to eat meat, if he's hungry and he wants to eat this Tyrannosaurus Rex, his head plate is going to protect the back of his neck. So the dinosaur is a lot harder for him to eat, right? And then he has his horns here to protect himself, to fight off the predators that are trying to eat him. So that's what he has for protection. The Stegosaurus, what do you think he uses for protection? He uses the spikes on the back of his body. And he's got this really cool spike on his tail too. So if a Tyrannosaurus Rex wanted to eat the Stegosaurus, it's gonna be a lot harder for him to eat him because he's got all those back plates and spikes protecting his back. And he's got even a little bit on his neck too. And if they get in a fight, he uses his tail to whack for protection, right? Maybe he'll scare him off. He's scared. The Diplodocus, does he have much protection? He doesn't. He's very vulnerable. That means he's very easy to access, right? For to be eaten. There's not much there protecting him, and especially if a raptor's after him. These guys are super fast. But these guys on real scale, they are really big. They are extremely tall. All right, guys, so we're gonna talk about our project. So first we're gonna do a little bit of dino math, counting. So I have a little dinosaur here. Whoop, a little floppy. Let's see if this will work. All right, so we have, let's count his spikes. How many spikes does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 5 little spikes. Now what if I take 2 spikes away? I'm gonna take 1 spike, and I'm gonna take 2 spikes. So let's see, how many spikes does he have left? 1, 2, 3. Nice job, he has 3 spikes left. I'm gonna give him back 1 spike. So we have how many? 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna give him 1 back. Plus 1, 3 plus 1 is, good job. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. Nice job. All right, I'm gonna give him, I'm gonna take his 4 spikes and I'm gonna take 2 away. How many do you think he's gonna have left? All right, let's see. So we have 4, I'm gonna take 2 away. 1, 2. How many spikes does he have left? 2 spikes. And 2 spikes, I'm gonna take 1 spike away. 2 take away 1 is 1. Nice job, my friend. We have 1 little spike left. So if he has 1 spike and I give him 4 spikes, how many spikes do you think he'll have? Let's see. So I'm gonna give him 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 plus 4 is how many? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job, friends. Thank you for doing dino math with me. All right, now in your packet, you have a color number match. So you're going to find the number and you're gonna color it that color. So let's see, what number is this? 1, good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What two numbers make 10? Good, a 1 and a 0. So we're gonna start off with 1, and 1 is what color? Red. So you're gonna find the number 1 on your paper. Can you guys find it? There it is. Is that it? No, it's not. How about that one? Oh, what number is that? 6. Good job. Oh, is that a 1? That is a 1, but also has a what? 0. We're gonna keep looking. There it is. So you're gonna color that whole thing red, okay? And then you're gonna do number 2. You're gonna find the number 2 and you're gonna color the shape that color, okay? So this is your first project. Well, that's your project, big project for today. Also in your bag, you have Play-Doh. Miss Jessica and Miss Bree made you some very special Play-Doh. So in your Play-Doh bag, you have rocks. You have 2 different colors Play-Doh. One is green and the other is brown. And then you also have 2 dinosaurs that you get to keep. You get to keep all of this stuff, my friends. So this is yours to play with. You can add, if you have any other dinosaurs at home, you can add them. Okay, you can make your own little home for your dinosaurs with your Play-Doh. And it smells good too. Try to guess what scents they are. Smells delicious. Alrighty, my friends. So I think now it's time to do the calendar. Push you back a little bit. Move my chair. All right, my friends. So what month is it? It is May. Let's spell May. M-A-Y. Nice job, friends. And we're gonna count and see what number day we're on today. You guys ready? What number should we start with? 1, right. All right, here we go. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Stop here. What number is above number 14? 7, good job. 14, 15, 16, 17. What comes after 17? 18. 18. What 2 numbers make 18? A 1 and a 8. Good job. What number comes first? The 1. Nice job, my friends. I'm gonna put that right in there. So yesterday was Sunday. That makes today Monday. It is Monday, May 18th. What year is it? 2020. 2020. All right, so what song would you like to sing? Let's do Days of the Week. Ready? Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Nice job, friends. All right, so let's see what kind of weather we're having outside today. Let's see. Come on over with me. Let's see what kind we're having. Can you see out there? I see blue skies. I see clouds. And do you see anything else? It was raining outside today. So it's cloudy. It's sunny. Yeah. Is it snowy? No, no snow. Is it lightning? No lightning. Oh, I know. Windy. Yeah, there's a little bit of wind. How about foggy? Wasn't foggy. Was it hailing? No, no hail. Rainbowy? No. I did see a rainbow on the way to work today, but it's not rainbowy right now. So I'm gonna put this one down. And is it rainy? It is rainy. All right, come on with me. We're gonna put these up. It is windy. It is sunny. It is cloudy and rainy. Holy moly, there's a lot of different things happening today. I'm gonna tape this up there. All right, so we talked about, so let's see, what day was yesterday? Do you guys remember? Starts with the let's see. Which one was yesterday? Yesterday was Sunday. So point to Sunday. Starts with the S. This one, good job. Sunday was yesterday. Today is what day? Starts with the M. Good job. M for Monday. Sunday, Monday, starts with the T. Nice job. Point to the T. Good job, friends. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today is Monday. April. Oh, where am I going? May 18th. Let's go forwards in the, not backwards in the days. All right. I'll do one more story, and then we will say goodbye. All right, dinosaur food. All right, let's see. Oh, here we go. Talking about plant eaters. Let's talk about plant eaters. Dinosaurs were a very successful group of animals. They soon took over from other types of reptile that had ruled the earth up until the Triassic period. The first dinosaur were all quite small, but soon larger types began to appear. The Plateau Soros was one of the first big plant eaters growing up to 26 feet in length with a heavy body and thick legs. So that is called a Plateosaurus. So, and here's, if this dinosaur was standing next to a person, that's how big they would be. A Plateosaurus walked on all four legs most of the time, but could rear up on its back legs to reach leaves at top of trees. The front teeth had large claw on the thumb, which may have been used to dig up roots for Plateosauruses to eat. Let's see if they have any. Let's see, tree eaters. Oh, look, here's one of those dinosaurs I was talking to you about. So if we were standing next to the, what was it called? The Diplodocus, right? That's how big we would be compared to its size. It is massive, massive, massive. Some sauropods had front legs that were much longer than their back legs. They may have also held their neck upright. The tallest sauropod was Sauroposeidon. Its body measured 60 feet in length, as tall as 2 houses. These dinosaurs used their neck to feed on leaves at the top of trees. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's getting way up there and getting the tippy top. Let's see. Oh, let's read up on powerful jaws. Look at those teeth, guys. Roar! It's huge. The very last group of dinosaurs were the Ceratopians. They had unusual teeth and jaws. Very powerful muscles closed the jaws, while the teeth were arranged to slice food up into tiny pieces before it was swallowed. Scientists think that Ceratopians, such as the Leptoceratops, may have feasted on the leaves and twigs of flowering shrubs. Meat eaters, such as Albertosaurus, had muscles that could clamp the jaws together with great force, but the muscles that open the jaws were much weaker. Ooh, survival. Remember I was talking about the head plate? The Ceratopian dinosaurs became very successful in North America because the plants on which they fed grew everywhere. All Ceratopians had beaks that they used to crop plant food and slicing teeth to cut it up before swallowing. About 65 million years ago, dinosaurs became extinct. It is likely that plants and plant eaters died out, leaving them without any food. Once the plant eaters began to disappear, meat eaters were left with no food either. The end. All right, my friend. Thank you so much for joining me today during our dinosaur week. Mr. Charlie will be here on Wednesday to do a video, and tomorrow I will be doing a dinosaur yoga. How does a dinosaur do yoga? Do you think they did yoga? I don't think so, but we're gonna have some fun and do a dinosaur yoga on Zoom tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Okay, and I'm gonna have Miss Jessica send out the link later today. All right, guys, so have a great day, and I will see you guys all soon. Bye, friends.